Hi guys, welcome back to my channel, Divine Designs by Dee Dee. You can also find me on Instagram, Facebook, and YouTube, and yahoo.com. Stay tuned. Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. If this is your first time visiting, welcome. Thanks for joining us today. I have, okay, you guys all know about the coronavirus, I'm sure, and we all are going stir crazy in our houses trying to figure out stuff to craft. So I'm going to do a couple of crafts tonight, but I'm going to do it with some of the stuff that I've already had. I hadn't did a craft haul in a while, so this is what I have here at the house. So I'm just trying to put together some stuff. So what I have here is I have some foam board that I have already cut out. And what I did, I took my little blade here, and I used the little tip here, and I put lines through here to make it look like this was brick. So I cut a hole out right here. And then I have another piece of foam board behind it, the same size, but this one here is actually whole. It doesn't have a hole in it. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to take this piece of burlap here, and I'm going to glue it on the back up here. But first what I'm going to do is I am going to paint this, because I don't want the white to show through this. I want the brown to show through it. So I'm going to use my burnt umber here. And I'm just going to put a little bit of this on here. Mainly in the middle. Okay, so I have this part right here, and I'm going to put this down here in front of my fan so that it can dry. And then also I have this little piece right here. Remember I was telling you I cut this and I made the little indentations in the foam to make it look like brick. So what I'm going to do here is I got some burnt umber mixed with water to water it down. So that's what I got here. What I'm going to do now is I'm going to take my Sharpie, and I'm going to go through my indentations, and I'm going to this is still kind of damp as well. So I'm just going to light up my little marks that I made on here so you can really see them. Make them more defined. Looking like. So I'm gonna let this dry. What I did was I went and took a little black paint and kind of washed it down a little bit, and then I just brushed it on like I did the brown. Kind of spotted it on there as well. So this is what I came up with. So I'm gonna let this dry, and I'm going to let my other part dry. And while that's drying, I'm going to start on my other one. So here's my little pieces that I got here that I'm going to use. I have 2 of these crosses. And then I have He Is Risen. I can't remember where I got this from. I got it off of something else because it was sitting up like this. I got it last year, and I also got these crosses last year too, and I never got around to doing anything. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to use some wash down paint again. And I'm just going to brush over this. know it's splashing everywhere, but I'll get it up in a second. So that's what that looks like. I'm gonna let that dry. I just wanted it to get it a little darker. It's already dark. And I'm gonna do the same for my crosses also. And I'm not gonna paint my little twine that's on here. I'm just gonna paint the crosses. Okay guys, so what I did is I took a little cracker medium and a little bit of cream and ran through this. So now I'm just waiting on this to dry. So I'm gonna let that dry along with the rest of everything else, and then I'm gonna start on my next project while this dries. This one here is gonna be a quick and easy DIY. This is gonna be a wreath that I'm gonna hang on my door, and it says welcome spring. And it was an old wreath that I had last year that I'm going to revamp, and I took some of the flowers off, so I'm going to change them up. So I got a few greenery here picks that I got here, and I got these from Dollar General probably about a year ago, maybe. I don't know when I got them. They were in my stash. So I'm going to take a few of these off of here. So this is what the wreath looks like so far. So I'm going to fix it up. Try not to glue anything on because I like to reuse my stuff. But if I have to glue on, I just put just a little dab. Just a little dab of glue on there. So that's what that looks like. And then I'm going to take this and I'm going to lay this across here at the top right there. And it has a little point. I don't know where I got this from. I believe I got it from the thrift store. I'm not quite sure where I got it from. But I'm not going to glue it on. I'm going to tie it on with a piece of wire. Okay, I couldn't find my string, so I found some, I couldn't find my wire, so I just found some string. So I'm going to put these leaves up here on top. Try to hide what's going on. Voila, there it is. Says welcome spring. And I'm going to hang this on my front door. I have a little wreath hanger on there. And I'm going to hang it. So I went in my stash and I found some purple fabric. I'm just going to cut in some strips. Over the top like that. So I just put a little dab of glue on both of them. And that's what I have here. Okay guys, it's still wet. You can see that it's still wet, but you can see that it's how I got the crackle to go on there. But this part here is still kind of wet, so I'm going to give it a few more minutes. Then I'm going to take this and I'm going to glue these on here. But I'm going to let it finish drying a little bit more. Here's Risen Sign is drying. I'm going to start on my next DIY. And what I have here is I have these rabbits here. I have 3 of these. I have 3 of these little sticks that I have cut down from my little skewers that I got from the Dollar Tree. The big long ones I cut down. I don't know what size this is. This is 8.5 inches. And then I have a foam block. And then I have this piece here. This was a long piece of wood that I have, which is this piece here. And then I have, this is glued onto foam board. And then I have 3 little tails. And then I have these right here. This reindeer moss. So what I'm going to do first is I'm going to paint. I have this little green right here. It has glitter in it. And it's just called Ice Mint Green Glitter Glue Paint. Okay? I don't know how it's going to turn out, but I'm going to use it. Okay? So what I have here on it. But while this is drying, I'm going to go ahead on and paint my sticks. I have some flower pots, and I also have some sticks here that I went on and cut last night, and I cut them like a little fence with a little tip on it. Now what I did was I just put these on here like this. Then I took my little cutters that I got from the Dollar Tree, and I just went up and cut it up like that. And then that gave me a little point. So that's how I got these. So I am going to 2, 4, 6, 2, 4, 6. So this is what it looks like. So here we go. Let's go on to the next DIY. I'm going to make a tray, a tiered tray. And then I have these cooking pans I got from the thrift store when I was in Texas, and they were 50 cents a piece. So I got those 2 here. And then I have these little rings here that I'm going to use. And then I have these 2 little trays that I have right here that I got from the Dollar Tree. And then I have some beads that I'm going to use. I have these. I'm not sure if I want to use these. I probably will. And then I have these that I ordered from Amazon. I'm not quite sure if I'm going to use the big ones or the little ones right now. And I have these 2 little stands right here that I'm going to use. This is going to be for the bottom one, and then this one's going to be for the top. And I got these from the thrift store. These right here was 2 little trays that I glued to. This was 2 little 2 little candlesticks that I glued together. And then this here was 1 candle holder that I seen. I believe her name is Arceli Chan. I seen her do, I believe it was her. I seen her put a piece of cardboard on a candlestick, but I don't think she used this one. So I'm going to try it with this one and see how it turns out. So I have this. And I believe that is all. So I'm going to try to put this together. So first I'm going to start off with taking the rope off here. And I'm going to use this one here as my bottom. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to glue these beads on here. Stick them in here because I don't want them to roll off. See which one of these is the flattest. I believe this one here is. They're both kind of wobbly a little bit, so I hope they kind of straighten out once I start working with them. I think they will. Okay, so finish taking these off. And these are the beads that I got from my Dollar General haul that had the little, had the little letters on with them, and I just took the beads off of them. If you guys remember, I got like 23 of these and I paid like 50 cents a piece for them. So I have a lot of these beads here that I need to find something to do with. So I've seen a couple of people use them on a tray. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to take and put a little dab of glue here, and I'm going to put the beads right along there. And no certain color or anything like that. I'm just going to put them on there. And I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to use my wood glue, which is my Whale Bond. I think I'm going to use this because I think it'll work better. So I'm going to try it and see. And it's probably going to go faster. So I'm going to put the glue around here. This glue is really, really good. It dries really, really fast. It gives you time to move stuff around. So I'm going to go ahead on and put these on here. And then when I get done, I'll be back. Okay, I have this. I've glued on my legs. And I am waiting for this to dry. So I'm going to slide this to the side. I got some rocks on top of it. And I use my my Whale Bond and hot glue to put these on and to put my beads on. So now what I'm going to do is I have these beads here, these stickers. And I'm going to take these stickers, and they should come off in one piece, I believe. And they do. And so what I'm going to do is, since these have a little bead around, I want to do a little bead around the here as well. So I'm going to put a little of my Whale Bond glue. And they already have a sticky on it. I'm not putting a lot. They already have a sticky back to them. I just want to make sure they stay on and don't come off. So I'm going to put a little bit of this glue on the back here. And I'm going to take these little beads. And I'm going to glue these down. So this is how this is going to look once I put them all the way around. And I'm going to do both of them. I'm going to do this one on the lip as this one, and I'm going to do this one on the lip too. What I'm going to do is I'm going to put some of this Whale Bond on here. And I'm going to put a little hot glue on here. And I'm going to try to center this right in the middle. Okay guys, I pretty much got it leveled now. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to set this to the side and let this fully dry overnight. Then I'm going to come back tomorrow and show you the finished results. What's going to be a little off, I got it not quite centered, but it's going to do. So now I'm going to put some Whale Bond on here. And I'm going to put a little hot glue. And I am going to try to center this. So I hope it doesn't look too bad off. Okay guys, I got it leveled. Let me show you how it's looking. I got it leveled here. So I'm going to let this dry. And then I'll be back. Now I'm going to start on another project, so stay tuned. Okay, I know you guys probably have seen this done a zillion times, but I haven't tried it. I don't know if you guys seen those little cat eye mirrors that look like a little eyeball. So what I did, I had one of these little, I paid 97 cents for it. I had one of these little embroidery hoops, and I cut it and I glued it together like this. I actually started on this project a while ago, and I just never finished it. But anyway, I have this glued together like this, and then I have a mirror right here. So what I'm going to do is, I have these little picks here that I'm going to make my eyelashes out of. So I'm not sure if I want to use the ring or not. I think I do want to use the ring, like that. And put the mirror on the back of it to have it look like that. I think I am going to do that. And then these are going to be my little eyelashes. So I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 cut. Now I need to cut 5 more. So I'm just going to measure these out. And they're real easy to cut. Well, that went fine. So that's 3. That's 2. Put one up here, one right here, and I need one more. So basically this is what I have here. Okay, I have this metallic Waverly paint that I'm going to use. Okay, now that it has dried, I'm going to put it back together. I've already got that piece in there. So I'm going to put my mirror back in here. And I'm going to make sure that my little hook here is at the top so that I can hang it up. I'm going to take a little black paint here. Right around the edge right here. I'm going to put a little black paint. Now I'm going to let this dry. I'm going to clean my mirror and I will be done. And this is my eye looking mirror. Okay, while that's drying, I got another project that I'm getting ready to do. And that is these Easter eggs right here. I am going to moss these eggs up. I have some more. Okay, so this here is a little tray that I have, and I'm going to use this to do my moss on my eggs. Cut this up. A bigger one here, and I'm going to cut this out. So I have this black one here that I'm going to use. I just need it just a little bit, just a tad bigger. So I'm going to use my blade here to cut this. Bit bigger because I wanted to be able to scatter my eggs like this, and then I wanted to be able to put my Happy Easter up here. So I think I may need to cut it off just a little bit. I don't need to have it that big, but I wanted to be able to offset my, so I'm just going to cut off this part here. Okay, I'm not really worried about it being crooked because I am going to line it up with some jute. And this whole one should fit around here, I'm thinking. Yeah. Okay, so I'm gonna finish with this. So now what I'm going to do, I'm going to spray my eggs off camera, and then I'm going to paint my board here, and then I'll be back. This is how this came out. This is my Happy Easter and my moss eggs. And then I used, to get this color like this, I used this terracotta, which I paid $1.97 for. And then I use this metallic. So that's how I got the wood, the piece of poster board to look like this. But this is how it came out. This is my tray, and this is how my tray turned out. So what I did, I got one of the little plastic cups that they have at the Dollar Tree. Then I put a wooden knob on top of it. And then I ended up using 2 different types of candle holders in the middle here. Then I still use that one, but I just took the cardboard off of it. So this is how my tray turned out. I ended up painting it white. And I'm actually going to put this downstairs on my dining room table. I just got me some new plates and stuff down there that I'm going to decorate for Easter, for summer. So you guys will see this downstairs in my dining room. But this how it turned out. Okay guys, this is all 5 of my DIYs that I did on this video. So I hope you guys enjoy. And thanks for watching.